Let's talk about the recent Take-Two layoffs that are happening. This is from IGN. Obviously, a lot of other news sites are covering this, not just gaming, but regular news sites as well. Take-Two announces layoffs while canceling multiple in-development projects. GTA 6 publisher is laying off around 5% of its workforce, around 579 workers. The article is from Kate Bailey. Article linked below in the description section. Take-Two Interactive is laying off around 5% of its workforce. Once again, 579 workers, canceling several projects. Now, some people are clickbaiting with GTA 6 screenshots, titles. GTA 6 is safe, okay? Yeah, Rockstar is under Take-Two, but GTA 6 is their big golden goose that they're getting ready to hatch in 2025. There's nothing going to be happening when it comes to GTA 6. It's not going to get canceled. These are all the other studios that are under the Take-Two umbrella. So you don't have to worry about GTA 6. It's still on course as far as we know. The news follows claims from CEO Strauss Zelnick, who, by the way, makes about $43 million a year, that the publisher had quote-unquote no plans for layoffs amid its planned cost reduction program. So yeah, like a month or so ago, he said that we're good. We're not going to fire anybody. We got a lot of projects on the pipeline, including GTA 6. Well, that didn't age well. In the filing, Take-Two said it's quote-unquote eliminating several projects in development, streamlining its organizational structure, includes laying off workers. Take-Two said it expects to incur between 160 and 200 million in total charges, with 120 million to 140 million related to title cancellations. It's a plan that's been in the works since at least February. At the time, Zelnick said that the cost reduction plan, quote-unquote, we haven't put any meat on the bones of that yet. I would just note that our biggest line item expense is actually marketing. We do think we can optimize that. We also have third-party expenses, software, other vendors, supply services, and we're always finding opportunity there. The hardest thing to do is lay off your colleagues, and we have no current plans. Well, about 2 months later, nearly 600 of them have been laid off. Take-Two has previously claimed that they have done the right sizing its business as expected to be in growth mode going forward, in part due to the expected release of GTA 6 in 2025. Elsewhere, Take-Two recently acquired Gearbox from Embracer Group in the process of confirming that a new Borderlands game is in development. In 2022, Take-Two completed its multi-billion-dollar merger with Zynga, but as of late 2023, Take-Two was said to be struggling with mobile due to its acquisition being expensive and late, quote-unquote. So you're laying off nearly 600 of your employees, but you spent all this money merging with Zynga and then buying Gearbox, and your multi-million-dollar salaries, Strauss Zelnick, not just Strauss, but everyone else that works for the company like Carl Sladoff, they're not doing too bad financially on an annual basis, along with bonus pay, golden parachutes, stock options, etc. But once again, the suits at the very top of the ivory tower of these publishers, these corporations, aren't willing to take somewhat of a pay cut in order to save their fellow employees. That's real quality leadership, in my opinion. Unfortunately, this is nothing new. A lot of corporations are going through tough times right now, laying off employees, hardworking employees that put in long hours, probably don't get paid nearly enough, and not enough vacation time or other perks, benefits, insurance. Meanwhile, suits at the very top are doing quite well for themselves with 7, 8-figure salaries every year, along with all the other perks, benefits, bonuses, etc. And like I said a moment ago, other companies are doing the same thing. Sony, EA, Microsoft, Riot, Epic, they've all been laying off employees left and right. But as far as I can tell, I did a little bit of research. I cannot find any named games that are now scrapped by Take-Two. Bear in mind, once again, there's several studios under Take-Two, not just Rockstar. You have 2K, you have Hangar 13, and a couple others as well, all of which are probably working on or were working on various projects. that will unfortunately be scrapped. Now, when it comes to games under Take-Two on the chopping block, GTA 6 has nothing to worry about. That's going to be the huge cash cow going forward in the next decade or two, especially the microtransactions they got planned for GTA 6 Online. The game I'm worried about is the unannounced Mafia game that's still supposed to be in development by Hangar 13. It was first announced back in, I think, 2021, along with the release of Mafia Definitive Edition, the remake to the original Mafia game. And so far, we have yet to hear any word regarding the next Mafia game in the franchise by Hangar 13. So it does leave me a little worried about that game and the future of the Mafia franchise. However, it's been in development for so long that I can't imagine it being too far from them ready to officially announce the next Mafia game and perhaps even launch it sometime in the next year or so. Perhaps even in holiday season 2024, since the big game in 2025 is slated to be GTA 6. But it really does suck for the nearly 600 workers at Take-Two that just lost their jobs. I hope they find new employment soon. But it's a very difficult time for a lot of people in the gaming industry because, as I mentioned already, quite a few other companies have been laying off their workforce. It would be nice if we had more CEOs that would step up and go to their boards and say, look, I don't want to see any of our employees lose their jobs, or I want to reduce layoffs to as low as possible. I'm willing this year to take a cut in my pay. I'm getting paid, $40 million. I'm willing to sacrifice $1 million to maybe $3 million this year in order to secure those jobs. But that would imply that these corporate suits actually cared about their employees. Article once again from IGN, link below in the description section. Thoughts, views, opinions, welcome as always below in the comments section.